What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. If the HTC One M8 is too big for you, what I have in this unmarked box might be what you've been dreaming of. This is the long-named HTC One Mini 2, and it's ready to make its grand debut. Let's go ahead and take it out from its coffin-like box. So this is most definitely not the retail box for the HTC One Mini 2. It's just the press box that HTC sent us. And if you're looking at this phone saying, oh, John, I want that, no US release plans quite yet. It will be coming to international markets. So if you live in an international market or a home market for you, if you're not in the United States, check with HTC. So we'll go ahead and sort of do an unboxing. Mostly it's going to be hands-on because they're really just seeing the box. But there is the phone, and it looks like a mini version of the HTC One M8, which is probably exactly what it should look like. We don't have anything else, just a HTC cable. Nothing exciting there. So here is the phone itself with a screen protector on, which means satisfying whooshing noise time. Oh, that was not so satisfying. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this phone on for you. We'll come back, I'll do a quick walkthrough, and I'll take you through the phone. And voila, the phone is all turned on. And I know it's turned on because the power button sticks out a little bit. Sorry, had to do it. All right, so let's do a quick tour before I say anything else horribly inappropriate. Here is the volume up and down. On the left and the right side, you've got slots for your SD card and your SIM card slot. Boom sound speakers on top and bottom there. Just like the HTC One M8, you now have on-screen buttons. So you've got your home button, your multitasking button, and your back button. The device on the back looks really similar, and the phone feels really similar to the HTC One, as it should, but you'll notice that it's missing the duo camera right there, and you can sort of see the size difference as well. I'll run through all the specs, but this is a 4.5-inch phone versus the 5-inch on the regular HTC One. So ultra-pixel camera on the big guy, not ultra-pixels here. It is a 13-megapixel camera though. And it's got a 5-megapixel sensor on the front. HTC is in no way moving away from ultra-pixel. They're still committed to it. But in order to keep costs down, they went with a more standard, normal megapixelage type camera. So I'll move all that stuff out, go home. Of course, you can see blink feed. So a 4.5-inch screen to 720p resolution. Powering it is a Snapdragon 400 chip. It's quad-core, 1.2 gigahertz clock speed. Android 4.4 with HTC Sense 6, so you get the latest Sense here. It's got 16 gigs of storage, 1 gig of RAM, but as I mentioned, you can expand that up to 128 gigs if you want to. The front-facing camera is 5 megapixels. Again, that's paired to a 13-megapixel sensor living right there on the back. Non-removable batteries here are 2100 milliamp hours. So looking at the back of these phones, you'll say they look pretty identical, and they feel pretty identical too. If you have to see a difference, you turn it over to the side. You've got plastic bits where you've got metal on the HTC One. You see it on the tops as well, and see it all the way across through till the bottom. So less metal typically equals less cost, and that's what HTC did here. But the metal that they lost really doesn't affect how the phone feels. It feels the same. It's got that nice cold feeling you get from aluminum or aluminum, depending on where you live in the world. You don't really notice sort of plastic bits on the side. A really nice phone. Well, HTC has said that they don't have any US plans now. I would not be surprised to see this make its way to US shores. It's a really nice phone. Folks that want a smaller screen, aren't concerned about the cutting edge specs, just want a nice phone. And of course, it's got boom sound, so the sound is going to be pretty awesome here. I'll jump into settings and show you what we're going to have here, but again, I mentioned what it is. We'll go to About. We'll check out the software information. So Sense 6, Android 4.4.2, all here on board. Other than that, it's sort of a typical HTC experience to say it's very elegant, works well. You've got, as I mentioned, Sense 6. You've got the new blink feed here, and all kinds of other goodness that you would expect from a modern HTC phone. And you guys, if you want to see more coverage on this, you want to see a full review or just the same phone but smaller, leave the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on or anything else that you guys want to see on this guy. Again, be sure to let us know. And just before I leave you, let me show you just a real quick sort of full comparison between the two phones. So again, 5 inches versus 4.7. You can see here they are back to back again. It's like daddy and son. And then if we make a HTC sandwich here, you can see what those two look like right there. So you guys, please leave the comments down below if you want to see more coverage on the Mini. In fact, looking at this, it's kind of hard to see which one's which. Ready? Real quickly. Which one's on moving around? See if you can tell which one's which by looking at it real fast. Ready? Ready? Which side's the Mini on? Go! You can probably tell because it's smaller. But fun games anyway. Again, please leave the comments down below. Of course, check us out at technobuffalo.com. I'll be back again doing more videos way more appropriate this time. No bad jokes. I'm John Rettinger. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main Techno Buffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.